Most effective hair removal method if you're transitioning. How do you remove facial hair when transitioning? Getting rid of hair when transitioning can be done successfully in several different ways. But we're only looking for long-lasting effects that are actually worth the time and effort. Let's skip all the everyday stuff such as shaving causing razor burn, trying to cover up that 5 o'clock shadow, painful waxing that leads to ingrown hairs and stubbles. What procedure removes unwanted hair permanently? As a transitioning woman, your best options for long-lasting and effective hair removal, facial and body, are electrolysis, laser hair removal, IPL or intense pulsed light hair removal. Before we talk in depth about the hair removal methods above, it's important to understand how hair grows on our body, the hair growth cycles. Unlike other mammals, humans do not shed seasonally. We are constantly going through 3 different cycles of hair growth, and all 3 cycles are happening simultaneously. Anagen phase. This is the first hair growth cycle, otherwise known as the growing phase. In this phase, the hair is still attached to the root but is also visible on the outside of the skin. For body hair, the anagen phase lasts about 2 to 3 weeks, but hair on places such as your head can last years, which is why it grows so much longer than hair on your body. The anagen phase is the phase you target when you want to treat your hair follicles. That means whenever you are having laser hair removal, electrolysis, or IPL hair removal, you want your hair to be in the anagen phase, because studies show this is when hair removal is most effective. Catagen phase. This is the second phase of the hair cycle and is when the hairs begin to shed. During this very temporary stage, the hair is no longer attached to the follicle root, and is in the process of being shed out. Hair removal treatments done in this phase are somewhat effective, but mostly ineffective in this stage as the hair is no longer attached to the root. And any treatment done will not reach the source of which the hair is growing from. Telogen phase. Last and final stage of the hair growth cycle, otherwise known as the resting phase, that can last from days to years. During this phase, the hair is not visible on the outer layer of your skin, and treatments are completely ineffective, because there is nothing to transfer the treatment from the hair down to the follicle. This is why, when undergoing permanent hair removal, you have to go for numerous sessions, because you want to catch each cycle of hair growth in the anagen phase, usually 2 to 6 weeks apart, once the new cycle is beginning. Now that you understand the hair growth cycles, let's talk about the best hair removal methods for MTF transgender women. Best hair removal methods while transitioning. 1. Electrology, the most effective, fastest, and painful way. If you're not familiar with electrology, this is where a needle or a small metal probe is inserted into each separate hair follicle, and a small electric current will pass through the needle and zap the hair. This is essentially the same as laser hair removal, but much more painful and expensive. Results are faster, but sessions are a painfully slow process. The best part of electrology is that it works on all skin and hair types, textures, and colors. The cost of electrology varies a lot, but the main difference is that it is charged per hour or minute instead of per area of the body. Like laser hair removal, you can get really good discounts on Groupon, so be sure to have a look there if this is something you plan on doing in the future. Again, electrology is super effective, but it is ridiculously expensive. Most people book an hour-long appointment but hardly ever make it to the end because it's so painful. You'll need to book about 8 to 12 sessions to have an area completed, treated, and done with. This is not because it's less effective than laser hair removal, 4 to 8 sessions, but because electrolysis is so painful you will need to have more sessions of shorter treatment times. For people with a lot of hair that you want to clear in a shorter amount of time, you can opt in for lidocaine or Marcaine injections, numbing agents, in the area before to make it bearable. Pro tips: if getting lidocaine shots at your dermatologist or salon isn't an option, you can pay your dentist a visit and ask for a shot of lidocaine. Also, you can request to have patch tests done on your hair at salons or dermatologist offices before committing to a 12-session package deals. Some side effects associated with electrolysis may include discomfort or pain, skin redness, localized swelling, tiny blisters, scabs, dryness, ingrown hairs. How do you prepare for electrolysis? Well, to be honest, the preparation for electrolysis sucks. If you're a trans woman with dark facial hair, be prepared to grow your facial hair out for at least 5 days prior to treatment. After electrolysis, your skin may feel extremely raw or sore because the process does include the sticking of needles into each individual pore. As soon as the hair is treated, it's plucked out, so results are instantaneous. At the end of the day, you need to do your own research and find a laser that works for you. 1. Laser hair removal to stop hair growth after you transition. If you're not already familiar with laser hair removal, it basically works by taking a concentrated beam of light and then heats up the hair follicle and destroys it. Single sessions of hair removal for a specific body part or area can easily cost upwards of $100 USD per session. Groupon is a good place to look for coupons for discounts. Unlike electrolysis, laser hair removal is most effective for people with light skin and dark hair, same as at-home IPL hair removal devices. The way laser hair removal works is the concentrated beam of light that heats up any pigmentation in the hair and transfers that heat all the way down to the root of the hair follicle, destroying it. If you have light hair and light skin, there isn't a lot of contrast to differentiate between the hair follicle and the skin, and this goes for dark skin and dark hair combinations as well. This can lead to burning of the skin or irritation, which you want to be mindful of. Different salons have different lasers, but people have reported to have the best results from Alexandrite laser. Quick side note: an Alexandrite laser is one that uses an Alexandrite crystal that is used as the laser source or medium. The Alexandrite laser produces a specific wavelength of light in the infrared spectrum, 755 nanometers. It is considered a red light laser. This laser has been known to be the most effective and least painful compared to others. You'll still feel the heat, smell the hair burning. So now you must be wondering, how long does it take to see results from laser hair removal? The time will vary from person to person, but the combined average is either instantly, within 24 hours, or 2 to 3 weeks. You'll notice the hairs starting to fall out in patches. How to prepare for laser hair removal. Before you undergo laser or IPL hair removal treatment, you need shave beforehand. This will allow for the laser or IPL light to identify and target the hair and transfer the heat to the follicle after it's been zapped. And as stated above, you can expect the fallout process to happen within 2 to 3 weeks. How painful is laser hair removal? For laser hair removal, the pain level is about 3 to 5 out of 10 on a pain scale, depending on the area being treated. Areas such as the upper lip, where the skin is incredibly thin and sensitive, will be more painful than areas with thinner skin. You may feel like your skin is being snapped with a rubber band, and you may also experience mild discomfort after the procedure, such as redness and irritation like a mild sunburn. The more visible hair on the outside of the skin, the more painful the treatment will be. That's why you should shave before. That being said, the pain is not nearly as painful as electrolysis. How permanent is laser hair removal? According to Samantha Lux, the permanency